You know, all the years I've been doing this, I'm always coming up with new ideas. And you know, I see so many people, they do martial arts. I said, what if you take this, you take karate, you take jujitsu, you put them all together, all these different things, you mix them together into mixed martial arts. It's going to be so big, fighters from all over the world here in the IPWF. And it's gonna be so good, it's going to be the Fall Maul Tournament.
I don't think our wrestlers can compete against the MMA guys.
What do you think's gonna go wrong? Nothing can go wrong in this tournament.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. You will refer to me as Comrade Korn. This man, he is cut from iron. This man will destroy anyone in his path. He will always reign supreme.
In the semifinals, you killed Muscles McGee. How do you feel if something happens and you possibly kill Tim Burr?
I am not worried if I kill a Tim Burr. When it comes to Tim Burr, if he dies, he dies.
Welcome back to the IPWF. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just moments away from the Fall Maul Tournament Finals. And one of these competitors coming out right now, he's in it, and he's everyone's favorite. Let's make some noise for Tim Burr.
Tim Burr, one of the all-time greats and fan favorites here in IPWF.
Tim Burr, we're just moments away from the Fall Maul Tournament Finals. It's a big one, and you got the Russian, you got Boris. Are you a little nervous? Are you a little scared? What are your thoughts coming up?
My thoughts, Georgie. I think this whole Fall Maul Tournament's gotten a bit out of hand. When I say that, I mean to talk about the tragic passing, the murder of my best friend, great Canadian powerlifter, Muscles McGee. R.I.P. Double M. Now I'd be lying if I said I wasn't standing here a bit scared, Georgie. You see, I'm about to step foot in that IPWF ring with the biggest obstacle I've ever been in there with. But I've been in front of some big ones before. From the Alberta spruce, to the Vancouver redwood, to the great Douglas fir, and I've chopped them all down!
Yes, he has.
You know why? Because I'm a tree trimming, axe swinging, saw pulling, proud Canadian, bud. That's right. I love the IPWF, and I'll be damned if I let this commie come in here and take over without a fight. So I'm gonna drop gloves and meet that Russian at center ice tonight. He said, oh, if he dies, he dies. Well, I say when it's all said and done, the only one laying down for his eternal slumber be him, because I am Tim Burr, walking lumber.
Walking lumber.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event. It is the finals of the Fall Maul Tournament. Introducing first, from Gold River, BC, he is Tim Burr.
Tim Burr all set for the finals. Can Tim Burr get it done tonight? He defeated the Nature Boy Buck Humphrey in round one. And we'll go through the rest of the tournament throughout this match, but it's been a hard-fought tournament. In round two, Tim Burr defeated Sergeant Drill.
And his opponent comes to us from Leningrad, Russia. He's being accompanied to the ring by Colonel Korn.
Boris defeated Duncan O'Lord of the Leaping Lords in round 1. In round 2, he defeated Muscles McGee, and, well, he killed him.
An imposing individual. You can see that right hand wrapped in black tape, known for his claw hold. Sambo expert.
I understand that no charges were filed against Boris. It was competition and rest in peace.
Don't really understand how that's possible, but
rest in peace to Muscles McGee. I asked my dad to call off this tournament. He said no, and Tim Burr wants to avenge the death of his best friend.
Well, you would think one casualty would be enough for a singular tournament. But that's how much IPWF means to these two.
And we'll see who can secure the victory here tonight. Will it be Tim Burr, the face of IPWF, or will it be Boris Alexiev, waving the flag of the Soviet Union, chants of Canada. Once you step inside the red, white, and blue ropes of IPWF, we'll see what happens here tonight.
Impressive physique on both men.
And there's the bell, and our finals are underway. I mean, I gotta ask you, IQ, if you're in the ring with someone who took another man's life in the spirit of competition, I mean, are you worried if you're Tim Burr? Did he say goodbye to his loved ones?
You have to think that he's been through a lot of hard things in life. You know, you heard him talking about chopping down all these different species of trees, and that's where he comes from. Hard work. You go in, you work yourself to death. So are you scared of actual death, doing something you love inside the squared circle in between those red, white, and blue ropes for the IPWF fans? Probably not. That's a champion's confidence. He's just brushing that off.
Walking lumber with a thunderous chop. Colonel Korn out there with Boris. He found himself a MMA, I believe that's what it's called, mixed martial arts killer.
It's a newer form of combat sport.
And from what I understand, it's the combination of all forms of martial arts, right? From Brazilian jiu-jitsu to kung fu to karate, all combined in one in different fighting styles. I don't think it's ever going to take off.
I don't see how it possibly could, unless it encompasses breakdance fighting.
Okay.
Pugilism as well.
And here comes Tim Burr with 3 chops out of the corner. There's the 4th, and that sends Boris all the way down, and Boris to the other side of the ring. And here comes Tim Burr. And Colonel Korn looks like he wants to be anywhere except for watching what's happening to his guy Boris right now with the hands of Tim Burr.
Let me correct you, Comrade.
Korn. Thank you. You're right. This guy, he changes like the wind, doesn't he?
Just cutting him down like he's one of those Vancouver Redwoods.
You know, you think about some of the biggest upsets in sports history. You had Team USA defeating Russia in ice hockey recently, when everyone thought that the Canadians were going to pick up that victory in upstate New York.
Everybody loves an underdog.
And there's and again, that's not what happens in a traditional, normal wrestling match. You don't have somebody from the outside grabbing your leg and pulling you off the top rope. I mean, everything that was said earlier tonight by both Comrade Korn and Boris was just, I mean, they called it like they see it. This is how these guys truly believe and how they live their lives.
Yeah, you cannot argue the fact that this is how they perceive reality. They feel they are justified.
Fans trying to get something going here for Tim Burr, Canada's own Tim Burr. Have you ever seen tattoo? I mean, look at the size of the tattoo on the back of Boris. That's massive.
It's very popular in the Ukraine.
Sign of your strength. There's a cover out of the corner, and it looked like, you tell me, you're the expert, but it looked like he was trying to pull that turnbuckle pad off to expose the steel.
What happened is, he's got a bit of a neurologic defect, so when he puts the claw on,
okay, hold that.
He has a
cover.
hard time.
And a kick out, yeah.
Releasing the grip.
Okay.
That's why it's his finishing hold.
Got it.
So if it latches onto anything else, say the ropes,
Oh, I see. Okay,
a turnbuckle,
okay.
it's going to stay there for a second.
Interesting. And now, Boris up top.
I thought the same thing, though, like, just let go. But not the case.
Yeah, he's got to... Oh, and there Tim Burr takes advantage, and Boris is caught up, and that's an awkward way to fall off that top rope.
Yeah, that did not look good.
And now Boris, he can take, you can see Colonel Corn, he's looking at Tim Burr, letting Boris know you've got some time here.
Yep.
You don't have to hurry, you're down, but that's okay, because he's also down.
Well, the man on the outside giving you that extra bit of time to just recollect yourself, that's invaluable.
Use your eyes and ears out there. Good corner, man. And now Tim Burr starting to get something going here. Tim Burr chopping down.
More chops have been a battle of chops.
Tim Burr was a part of my team last year, of course. I've seen him up close and personal. I mean, he is every bit the face of IPWF.
I assume you picked him for a reason.
Of
Your
course.
team did win.
Yeah. And Tim Burr chopping down Boris. Rolls him over. Hooks both legs, and a near fall there. And you saw Comrade there starting to pull. You can see he's getting a little nervous.
Oh, yeah, he's getting a little flustered, too. That 2 count was a little too close.
What's going through the mind of Tim Burr right now?
I got to get him out from under that bottom rope.
Yeah.
He is no good to me right there, especially with Comrade Corn right by his ankle. At any given point, Comrade could just scoop him out, give him that extra reprieve.
And Tim Burr, he's got Boris on his shoulders here. And oh, look at this! Look at this takedown. He's got is that arm trapped? He's got one arm trapped, and Tim Burr may tap out. Tim Burr may tap out here to this crossface. What a hold by Boris!
Absolutely, you take away the arms of Tim Burr, he's not going to be chopping or throwing you around nearly as easily.
And Burr makes it to the bottom rope. Are you surprised that Boris didn't hold that crossface for 5?
I would have. I hate to say it, but I would have done it too. You would have got 4 more extra seconds of just squeezing on your opponent out of that.
We'll mark that and see if this comes back to haunt Boris, but he feels he's in control right now. Wasn't going to win the match, so broke the hold and went to something else.
Put him upstairs, and I can't blame him for trying something else. Something high impact after a submission, a very good idea.
They're up in the lights here in Mississauga. Tim Burr is going up top. There's the Comrade, and this time Burr saw it. This time Tim Burr saw it, and he wasn't going to get caught again.
Smart man, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice.
Oh, and Boris was looking for the claw, and now it's locked in. It's locked in. It's locked in. And Boris, this is what you were talking about, IQ. It's so hard. It's so hard for him to let go. Tim Burr off the top, shoulders down. And he got him. He got him. He got him. He got him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
way to go, Tim Burr.
Here is your winner, walking lumber, Tim Burr.
Down goes Boris.
Out comes the IPWF locker room.
What a win for Tim Burr, and the locker room is emptying out to congratulate this gladiator on an incredible victory here tonight. He is the Fall Maul winner. Get this commie trash out of here. Thanks for coming, Boris. See you later, Colonel Corn. And Tim Burr continues to celebrate with the stars of IPWF. What a match. What a night. What a victory. Congratulations to Tim Burr. We're going to be celebrating tonight. Fireworks are going off, everybody, everywhere. Thanks for joining us. Good night, everybody.